Question 2 says that the first term of a geometric sequence is 5. T1 is equals to an A is equals to 5. And the fifth term is 3,125. So this is to say that T5 is equals to 3,125. Now the first question 2.1 says find the common ratio R. Again, the structure of this question looks similar to the same structure that we had when we were looking at arithmetic sequences. To say sometimes you are able to find the common ratio or the common difference without being given the entire sequence. And to do this, really, we then are going to rely on our properties of the specific sequence that you're dealing with. We know that term 5 of a geometric sequence is given by a r to the power 4, right? Because the exponent here should be 1 less than number of terms. But then now in this case, we are saying that term 5 is actually 3,125, right? We're saying this is the same here. And now, using this formula, we then also come and say the a here is actually a 5. And we multiply by that by r to the power 4. Now, at this stage, this question becomes really boring. Because now here I can simply say that the 3,125 divided by the 5, and that gives me 625. So basically I'm dividing here by a 5 and dividing by a 5, because remember I want to get that r, I want to determine r, so that this cancels, then I then find that. So this means now at this stage that here on the left hand side I'll be left with r to the power 4, and here I'll have 625. And again, to solve this, we know that we can actually multiply here by 1 over 4. And what we do on the right, we also do on the left. It means here also I'm going to have 1 over 4. The reason being is that I can see that if I multiply by 1 over 4, this 4 and this 4 would cancel, putting me in a position where I'm only left with the r on this side, because the 4 has cancelled, and r is what I'm looking for. However, to solve something like this is extremely boring. It's really boring, because we are going to just punch that in a calculator. It is the same actually as the 4th root of 625. And therefore, r would be equal to the 4th root of 625. And that gives me a value of r to be a 5. So our common ratio is a 5. Now this question is marked out of 2 marks because there isn't much that you are doing here. They are going to give you a mark for the fact that you equated the 2 and the fact that you found the final answer to be correct. 2.2, it then says determine the first 3 terms of the sequence. I mean, this question here, the last question on question 2, becomes really sweet, because now we know that the first term was given by a 5, and in a geometric sequence, if you want to find the next term, you simply multiply by the common ratio, which is what we found here. And if we say 5 times 5, that would give me a 25. Then to get the next term again, we are going to multiply by the same number, because it's the same common ratio. 25 times 5, that should give you 125. And you can continue doing that to increase the sequence, right? We are only looking for the first 3 terms really on this one. And that should be 1 mark. Very exciting stuff.